Jung Pak, a senior fellow at the Brookings Institution. She has also held senior positions at the CIA and the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, where she led the intelligence community's strategic analysis on issues involving the Korean Peninsula. And Jung, in your article on February 6th, you kind of pointed out this was going to be a long shot, and you said, pointing out that Kim has not followed through on, quoting, significant and verifiable progress on denuclearization. Did this summit, the second summit, pan out the way you thought it would?
I'm not sure that anybody thought that it would turn out this way, with both sides walking away. And I think President Trump was right to walk away. What the North Koreans were offering was really actually a bad deal, and that they were asking for what amounted to the most effective sanctions against North Korea in exchange for a small piece of denuclearization. And so it was not reciprocal or proportionate, and I think the president was right to walk away.
And critics said, look, a lot of them said the president is being played by Kim Jong Un. And in your estimation, look, better to walk away from a bad deal than to get into the deep negotiations of a mediocre deal.
Right. And, you know, I think both sides, both Kim and President Trump, were overly confident going into this, thinking that the power of their relationship would be able to wrest some sort of concession from each other. But it really points to the fact of how important process is and how important working level negotiations are, so that we don't have to come to this situation and to have this kind of miscommunication between the two leaders.
So going forward, is there a Summit 3? What's the biggest hurdle between these negotiations?
I think there's still an opening for a Summit 3.0. President Trump, in his press conference, left the door wide open. And even before that, he said, you know, there'll be lots of meetings, and also hinted at a third summit. And the North Korean foreign minister, when he spoke earlier today, also made it seem as if the North Koreans were open to it. But I think we have to make sure that working level discussions continue to happen.
And Jung, if you're South Korea in this scenario, how do you feel about this? I mean, what does this mean for the relationship between North Korea and South Korea going forward?
The South Koreans were very enthusiastic about this summit, and they really wanted something to happen, especially on the peace declaration and the exchange of liaison offices between North Korea and the United States. And so they were ready to get some inter-Korean economic engagement projects going. And so this was a really big disappointment for them, and this probably threw them off guard, as it did all of us. And so it was good that President Trump called President Moon of South Korea right away and explained what happened. And President Moon expressed regret that the summit reached no agreement. But I think if past as any precedent, President Moon will try to step in and try to get the talks back on track.
And we shall see if there is a summit, as you say, 3.0. Jung Pak, a senior fellow at the Brookings Institution. Thank you so much.